Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue with read the Psalm. I'm going to read Psalm 52 today. I'm going to read it. Psalm 52. For the director of music, a maskil of David. When Doeg the Edomite had gone to Saul and told him, David has gone to the house of Ahimelech. Okay, so this, if you recall, I think it was written in the Chronicle. Or in Samuel, David, I think, flee from Saul, and on the way met Saul's son, and they both became friends. And then David, the first stop was in this place, Edomite. I think a priest took him, and he was there. He saw, I think, the man, Doeg was the man with this priest in that temple, and he wanted to tell Saul David was there. So Saul's man came to that place and killed that priest. If I'm right, I think that's what I remember. It could be wrong, but anyway. So this is the Psalm 52. Why do you boast of evil, you mighty man? Why do you boast all day long? You who are a disgrace in the eyes of God, your tongue plots destruction. It is like a sharpened razor. You who practice deceit, you love evil rather than good, falsehood rather than speaking the truth. You love every harmful word, O you deceitful tongue. Surely God will bring you down to everlasting ruin. He will snatch you up and tear you from your tent. He will uproot you from the land of the living. The righteous will see and fear. They will laugh at him, saying, Here now is the man. How did not make God his stronghold, but trusted in his great wealth, and grew strong by destroying others. But I'm like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. I will praise you forever for what you have done. In your name I will hope, for your name is good. I will praise you in the presence of your saints. Okay, so this is the Psalm 52. Again, this is for director music, a maskil of David. When Doeg, the Edomite, has gone to Saul and told him David has gone to the house of Ahimelech. So I think this is the story about I just mentioned. David flee from Saul after he married Saul's daughter somehow, and because Saul was trying to kill him, and they searched his home, and also on the way he met Saul's son, and this is, I think, the place he stopped by, and that person went to Saul, told Saul that David is here. So it looks like a lot of people pursue him, try to kill him. So it's not only Saul's man, like people in this church, in this temple. Anyway, so why do you boast of evil, you mighty man? Why do you boast all day long, you who are a disgrace in the eyes of God? I don't know who he refers to. You boast of evil, you mighty man. Who is the mighty man boast evil? He referred to Doeg, probably, or and your tongue holds destruction is like a sharpened razor. You who practice deceit, you love evil rather than good, falsehood rather than speaking the truth. Probably it's referred to that person. He thought that probably going to be his shelter. He can be safe there, but this Doeg was not safe at all. He probably, I think, if I recall the story right, he did not say much. He just one of the people working in the temple with the priest, and then but it seems like probably David knew him also, used to be like boasting or mighty, but suddenly did some evil thing, went to Saul to sort him out. So Saul's man stopped here and killed the priest. You love every harmful word, O you deceitful tongue. Surely God will bring you down to everlasting ruin. He will snatch you up and tear you from your tent. He will uproot you from the land of the living. So it looks like he's very angry. He's very upset. He thought this is the place I can hide myself. I trust you came here, but turns out your man, or that man, is just so evil, deceitful. Said you can hide here and then turn around and sold him to Saul. That's probably, but I think if I recall right, the priest was, afterwards David flee from this place again, and Saul's man arrived, but David was not there, so they killed that priest in that. So this probably, probably I was wrong, but from what I recall, it's kind of not quite clear. But anyway, David must be very upset, very desperate, because he really did not have any place to go. But he left, he fled for safe anyway. The righteous will see and fear, they will laugh at him, saying, here now is the man who did not make God his stronghold, by trusting his great wealth, and grow strong by destroying others. So this is because he probably, the dog sold David out probably for the purpose of financial gain. He might be rewarded with some money or something. So that's why he get rich, but he will be destroyed because he sold his soul out. By selling David to Saul. But I am like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. But David, again, this is a superpower. Somehow he sensed it probably. The Bible did not say that he was in danger, but he probably sensed it. Very sensitive at that time, very alert, very alarmed. So he fled, he left right away. So that's why he said, I'm like an olive tree flourishing in the house of God. I trust in God's unfailing love forever and ever. Because God really gave him that intrinsic. Sometimes the intrinsic really tells a lot. So that's probably why he fled another time for safety. I will praise you forever for what you have done. In your name I will hope, for your name is good. I will praise you in the presence of your saints. So again, because of this intrinsic, he attribute this intrinsic of alarm or sensitivity or alertness to God, because God with him, so that he can be alert and just flee for safety, and not just only alarmed, alerted, and know it, but do action right away, left. So flee for life. I will praise you in the presence of your saints. So I'm going to continuously to give thanks to you, whatever the alarm or the sixth sense carried in his heart. He attribute that to the God, so that he will continue to praise. So this is a very short piece. We know when David wrote this. We know the circumstances he wrote this, and without hiding any emotion, a strong disappointed, anguish, and hate. We cannot say hate, but just hate the people who really did the evil thing to him, and also alert. Not just only alert. Sometimes we sense something, but just hesitate. 1 minute of hesitation change the rod, change the consequence. He did not. He realized. He felt, sensed a little doubt, probably at that moment, life and death moment, he decided to leave, to flee for life, and he did it. Well, it turns out it was right, because after he left, the Southman stopped by and killed the priest also. So this is about Psalm 52. Again, from this 52, what did we see? What did I see? I see the strong will. The strong will, probably according to his faith, his sensibility, his alertness, to flee for safe, not for his own sake, but for in his faith, his belief, because his God chose him to do so, had the responsibilities. At the same time, he did not show any passion or any weakness or soft to the enemies, like this person dog sold him to Saul, so he was very upset, very angry. At the same time, he attributed his sensitivity or alertness to the God, continues to found safe in the house of God and continue to praise the God forever, and in His name, in God's name, he will have hope. So this is about the Psalm 52. I'm going to stop here. You can read it, interpret it by yourself, or you can just find more about this dog and also the Amilai, who is he, and what happened in this. So this psalm has a context from what happened, the event, and he wrote this after the event. But the good things, he was safe and he fled for safety, and he attribute that to his God, his faith, and continue to praise God. So anyway, I'm going to stop here. I thank you for watching. I will see you next time.